Alright, and so now I've got a trapezoid and a triangle, and I get to choose. I can go with another trapezoid, another triangle, it's whatever I want. And this time I'm not going to be so concerned about picking, making sure it's a certain size. So I'm just going to kind of create a trapezoid off of this side of my triangle. So I'm just going to turn my ruler so that way I get the slanted sides. Close it off. And so this is what I was saying. Each one of y'all's artwork is going to be completely unique because I can't predict how you're going to draw. So the first two shapes, remember I was really concerned about 2 to 3 inches in length. So that way they were big enough so we didn't start off too small. You're going to get small eventually, so you don't need to worry about that. And then you just, like I said, I always use the ruler at the beginning just so that way at least as I start to make these inner shapes, they're somewhat straight. And then eventually, as the space gets smaller, I can freehand in the space myself. Remember to draw super soft and super light so that way as you color your stuff isn't visible. And eventually your trapezoids or triangles, as you're drawing them, they're going to kind of take on to their own shape and they're going to start looking their own way. And again, you get to determine how many, at least 4 within. Alright, and then so now I'm ready to color. And this is where I would go back to my warm colors that I had previously, and I can color it the same way, I can color it differently. So this time I'm going to just start putting some colors down, apply them a little differently this time. I'm going to stick with warm, cool colors. I'm not going to switch out what I have, but I'm not going to worry about the order that I color them in. And the other two examples I'll show you again in a moment. I was really worried about what order I colored everything. I had stayed in a specific order. This time not so much. So just that I'm staying in the warm palette. And again, please color better than me. So again, on this you'll have your choice of choosing whether you want to stay in one color family, like I did with blue, and just color every shaded tint of blue I can find, whether you want to kind of go in the rainbow order and go with Roy G. Biv, or whether you want to go hot and cold.